I'm here for some showings down in Northfield with my dad today, and it is just a gorgeous day. 61 degrees out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in March. Are you kidding me? 61 degrees in March? Anyway, I wanted to get the drone to fly here in Northfield because it is just such a cool town. Unpack my drone bag, open it up, realize I don't have an SD card. So I'm here at the trusty Target to get myself an SD card. Bang-a-rang. Samsung may build exploding batteries, but they do a good SD card. All right, let's go meet with this very important client. There he is, the one, the only.
I'm ready.
Papa P. I think there's a dog as well. Hello. Hey, puppy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, seriously. So overall, Dad, what do you think?
I think this is very nice. The carpeting is in great shape. Looks very fresh. It's got 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. I think the 2-car garage is really nice to have.
Definitely.
But I'd like to have a 3rd bathroom. I have one of these units across the street that has 3 bedrooms, 3-bath, and I think for rentals that might be a little better.
What do you think you could rent this for, Dad?
I think you could get $1,500 a month pretty easily for this. He looks just like Cookie.
Thanks for nothing, you filthy animal. You couldn't shut up the whole time I was filming. And now you shut up? Okay.
So now we're taking a look at a model home that is currently being built. This is only 2-bed, 2-bath, and it's $211,000.
I just think at that price point it might be a little tough to cash flow it very well.
I can almost guarantee, Dad, these are built with baby boomers in mind.
Really?
You got a bedroom right up front.
Wow.
Not a whole lot of stairs here. Nice open floor plan.
This must be the master. Bathroom. Nice big bathroom. It doesn't have a tub though. In the closet. You get a deck, but it's on a pretty busy road out here.
So we just walked through this model home. It's probably not quite right for you.
No, it's a little too expensive. Not sure I could cash flow it.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 152.
152 years old. Wow, look at that.
No, 63.
63 years old. And you own how many rental properties?
I own 22 properties.
Where are they primarily located?
I have a bedroom community south of the Twin Cities, the Northfield, Dundas area. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to expand more into the southern suburbs of the Twin Cities. I have a Rosemount. I got one in Lakeville now, so and I think I'm getting more phone calls on those than I would down here.
What are you looking for cash flow wise with your rental properties?
I want to make $400 or $500 for sure a month.
A month, okay.
I want to cash flow it. As an investor, you usually have to put about 20% down, so that makes your payment a little bit less, but you have to come up with more cash. Well, I'm looking for 2 bedrooms minimum. I'd rather have 3, and I have a number of 4 bedrooms as well. I think the more bathrooms, the better. I would never buy anything with 1 bathroom. Okay. I'd want 2 bathrooms and a 3rd, even if it's a small half bath, that is helpful.
When you're looking for rental properties, you primarily look at townhomes. Why do you look at townhomes?
I like townhomes because you can walk away from them. Somebody else is kind of overseeing them for you. Grass is being taken care of, the shrubbery, the trees.
Snow.
All the snow removal.
Yep.
They'll even shovel these folks' sidewalks, so they don't even need to own a shovel.
Yep.
And so I think there's some real benefits there.
Yeah.
It's a little less hands-on.
You hear a lot of commercials for like the Renter's Warehouse and whatnot. Now you're 63, you're almost 64 soon, November.
Long way away. It's going to be years before I get there.
You hear a lot of commercials for these renters warehouse, but you manage all 22 properties yourself.
Not quite. I have a guy who manages them along with me.
Okay.
Because I live 6 months a year in Florida, and he oversees them. But to begin with,
he's a snowbird, ladies and gentlemen. He's a snowbird. This is where you want to get to in life, right here.
All right. I've kind of trained him as, and he and I have learned a lot together. And but before that, I managed my own. I like meeting people. I like to eyeball them and see who they are. We always send them through a tenant check. I have a professional tenant check that everybody, got to treat everybody the same, so everybody does that. I like to have somebody helping me manage them at this point, and I'll probably turn more and more management over to others. One
of the knocks of real estate is, oh, if your water heater goes out, you're going to have to replace it. You don't think much of that complaint, do you?
No. People, that's the first thing people tell me when I tell them I'm a real estate investor. Oh my gosh, what do you do if a water heater goes out in the middle of the night? Well, first of all, I'm not picking up my phone in the middle of the night, but the next morning they'll get a hold of me. I'll tell them, it looks like you're gonna have to take a cold shower. And I pick up the phone and I call one of about 10,000 guys who does nothing but put water heaters in for their entire life. I sometimes don't even touch the water heater. He picks it up, he installs it, and I write him a check. That's just part of doing business, so what? Everybody says stuff like that, and it really keeps them out of investing in real estate. Investing in real estate is one of the easiest things I've ever done in my lifetime. I heard from a very, very wise man. He's actually the CEO of our company, and he said, don't invest in anything you can't control. And to me, that's some of the best financial advice I've ever been given. I want to be able to control it.
And that's why real estate appeals to you.
Real estate, it's kind of almost a happy place with me. It's fun, the thrill of the hunt, go finding the place and getting the place. I love helping a place go from A to B, you know, to get it to the next level.
Totally.
And I'm looking for high-end renters, and so I'm going to put new carpeting in. I'm going to start putting more granite in. I've now started putting all stainless steel appliances in.
So for people watching the vlog who want to get to your spot in life where you're a snowbird down in Florida 6 months a year, you live up here 6 months a year, and they want to become a real estate investor, what would you give them, any advice you would give them?
Just get started. You know, read. There's lots of good audibles you can listen to about real estate. And then just start. You might want to start small. You don't have to buy a big fancy place to begin with. My first property, that duplex, it cash flowed $100 a month. Well, if you're cash flowing $100 a month, you're not cash flowing.
You're not making a whole lot of money.
But you're learning. And you gotta, you know, there's a learning curve here. And so that was now 10, 12 years ago. I owned the cabin 15 years. So, and then, you know, some of those I'll sell those because they don't quite fit my portfolio anymore. It's pretty amazing, Ben, that someone is making the payment for you. They're renting from you. You're cash flowing. The property is probably appreciating. Right now, they're appreciating crazy. I bought, at the bottom, I bought properties, beautiful properties for $80,000 that are now worth over $160,000. I've doubled my money there. Where else can you do that?
Doubles your money in how many years?
4 or 5 years.
In 4 years, that's crazy.
Right now, I'm having to pay more for the properties, but rents are still going up. We think rents went up $100 to $200 in the last year and a half. My dad gave me advice. We can end with this. He gave me advice. Don't invest in the stock market and don't do real estate investing. And I've done both and made millions. So don't always follow the advice of your loved ones.
Well, thanks for letting me interview you, Dad.
Sure.
All right, here we are. You own this one, right, Dad?
I bought this one about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay, what'd you buy it for?
I paid $119,000 for it.
What do you think you could sell it for now?
Well, this one's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with a master suite, double car garage. It's a nice unit. It's probably worth $170 right now.
Yeah, so not too bad for owning it for a couple years.
No, absolutely. And I've got it rented out at a good number and got good renters in here. It's a great way to earn a living. Just get started.